So we've worked on our feet, we've worked on our core. The last, final, most important is our arm. Okay, our arm is the expression of what we are as a quarterback. I've often wondered, what's a drill simply by throwing the ball that I can do to strengthen my arm? As you see pitchers a lot of times, they throw a lot of long ball, a lot of long toss. This is a drill somewhat derived from that. Okay, you remember that initial position we warmed up in, feet square, okay, no steps, simply incorporating my upper body and my hips. Okay, start at 10 yards. Every throw, have your partner move back 5 yards. Okay, move back 5 yards. Again, now I'm encompassing all that core work we talked about. He'll scoot back 5 yards, 5 yards. Go ahead and go 10, okay? He'll get back 10 yards. So you keep working all the way back. Eventually, you get to the point, get 40 yards. Where you get to where you can get, and that point where you can't throw it any further, for me, that's about 50 or 55 yards. Okay, once they get to that point, work their way back up. Okay, that's good, Derek. Then they'll work their way up every 5 yards, throwing it. Come on all the way back up. After you've gone through, back, all the way back to 50, 55 yards and forward, get back on that line, have your partner get to 10, and now face perpendicular, just like we did in our warm-ups. Same thing, no step. Okay, have your partner again, work 5 yards back. Once you get to a distance, you can't throw it any further, have your partner come on back. Then lastly, turn the other way. This is the most difficult, okay? But we're working on that extension. Same drill. Have your partner scoot back, 5 yards a pop. Keep on going back, Derek. And once you get to a point throwing that long ball that you can't throw it any further, have your partner come back. Now that drill puts a lot of stress, a lot of emphasis on that core on that arm. Is that something I would do every day? No. Is that something to do twice a week? Certainly. And you'll notice the more you do it, the stronger that arm gets, and you can move back 3 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards. When I was in high school, 9th grade, what was it, 35 yards? Senior year, 50 yards, now 55 yards. You'll see that progression and that buildup. You always want to see improvement. Improvement comes with work. So we've worked on our feet, we've worked on our core, we did an arm lengthening drill. Now this is a very specific drill for those of you that are struggling getting that extension. This is about the best drill I've ever done that I could come up with to work on it. If I don't have extension and I'm shot putting that ball, there's no way for me to get that ball to skim right over the crossbar. What I want to do is get that nice high extension and skim that crossbar. That's a little high, but as you'll see, the extension allows me to skim right over that crossbar. And the better you get at it, come up a little closer to it. The higher your release needs to be. I want to just clear that crossbar. And again, those of you that struggle with extension, you'll find yourself not being able to get it up and over that crossbar. You'll hit it, you'll push it. That's not what we want here. We want extension. I want that ball to get in your throwing position near your shoulder to get up and get over that crossbar. No better drill that I've found to teach extension than that, skimming that crossbar. The last emphasis in our drill work, we worked on our feet, we worked on our ladder drills, our jump rope, our agility drills. We worked on our core, again, things you can do watching TV, taking a break from your calculus assignment before mom yells at you for dinner. Things you can do, those simple planks, those simple abs, you can never ever do enough. We did the crossbar drill, getting that extension. The last thing is something I used to do when I was in high school. I wasn't a guy that could bench press a lot of weight. I'm still not. I'm not a guy that has a lot of natural muscle, a lot of natural bulk. I had to work for everything I got. A drill that I came up with when I was in high school, and I did in my backyard with my wall and the roof of my shed, is I would take a medicine ball that I could control. I don't ever want something that forces my body to get out of whack, that puts too much stress on my joints. I got a medicine ball that I can control and that I can press and that I can get that extension that we're talking about. Again, that extension, when I throw that football, that extension that creates velocity, that extension that creates that throwing downhill instead of throwing uphill, that extension that creates a movement that I can do consistently over and over again. Have a partner, have a wall. Throw the ball back and forth, getting that extension. Okay, for me, I had a roof. Now I got a partner. Okay, for me, I had a roof in high school. I'd throw the ball up again, forcing that extension. That's what I want to work on, that tricep, that shoulder strength, that upper body power. Okay, after throwing a nice heavy medicine ball around, that little pigskin will be a piece of cake. Things, all these things, our feet, our core, our arm, our shoulder, all these things will help you be a great quarterback. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and please understand this video isn't just about me out there doing drills. This video is about you becoming the best quarterback you can be. But I would be remiss if all I did was talk about being a quarterback and all I did was talk about how to become a better football player. I want to encourage you to be the best all-around person you can be. That means going to class. That means being a great friend. That means being a great teammate. There's more to life than football. And I hope today you've taken some of the drills, some of the experiences that I've had as a football player, and I hope you run with them and be the best that you can be.